Hi, welcome to Man Behind the Smile. This is another week. The Man Behind the Smile is all about a conversation, a safe space for men who are really struggling from fight and flight mode to get into a flow state, calm down, connect to their body, become aware of their emotions, and to heal from the past so that they can cultivate this future self conscious holistic leader, so they can share in their gifts and talents with others while they are on the journey of recovery, self-healing. So today I just want to quickly chat about emotions. As men, how do we really connect to ourselves, and how do we regulate and become master at regulating our emotions? How do we really, whenever we experiencing this social anxiety situation, so there's some tough challenges at home or with our loved ones or at work, when people trigger our emotions, trigger our thought patterns, so that we getting into this fight, flight, or freeze mode of living. So I think the first of all to notice is you need to, really, there's no quick way around it. You really need to train your body. You really need to become aware of what's happening, right? Because that's the main one of them. So the number one, the main theme is all about accept where you are. Right? Just quickly snap your fingers and then just count in 1 to 5 very quickly to get into where you are right now in this situation, in the event you find yourself in, before reacting. So this is the first trigger, is you're stopping from reacting to life to responding by slowing down, by pausing, but accepting where you are, what's happening. So don't try to get away from it. So this is a technique for to disengage to engage. Right? So yeah, what do you mean? So disengage from that situation or the conflict or whatever the disagreement you're faced with, because if you're engaged with it, then you're really disconnecting from the person you are becoming. But by connecting to the old self, then you can slow down. So that's very crucial. So make sure that you're disengaged from the situation to really engage and connect to who you are, because that's stopping you from reacting to responding. Get away from that place, that space you're occupying. That's number one. And also feel by asking questions. So the second main thing is all about ask the body, where this is coming from. This is a great technique to reconnect and find out common trends, the common patterns in your behaviors, in your thought patterns. Is it normally happens? What kind of events triggers you? So these are the kind of questions you can ask by going deep within you, going to your deep heart, because it's all about creating, love is the one way, because you may be struggling from some old patterns, you may be carrying some old burdens, you may be carrying some old resentment for that person or that situation you're engaging with. Just go to your heart and just forgive yourself. Forgive yourself, breathe deep into your heart, and to bring a lot of love. That is the only way to get rid of fear. That's the only way to forgive yourself, by bringing a lot of love into your heart. And just ask the body, what is it you're trying to share with me? Why am I getting angry? What is the disconnection I'm feeling in this situation right now? So it's all about engaging, getting a feel for it. So the main thing is, don't run away from it. You got to really embrace the feeling of the discomfort. That's why we are getting away from the space. Remember, you don't need to be in that space, but you don't need to react at the same time. So you got to make sure you're removing yourself, disengage, to engage to yourself, to your natural inner being of who you are. And second is all about asking, feeling what is happening within your body. So let the body tell you. Body will always tell you, guys. Remember, body is your radar, is your trigger, is your what is the word, is your gadget to give you a sense of where you are. So that's second. And the third one is all about aligning. Just before we move into alignment, asking, if you're really not comfortable in asking, take a journal out, making sure you put some journal entry and to ask these questions whenever you come in. Some people are jotting down, some people are really good at, recording their voice and recording that situation in an audio, in your voice memo. Record it, exactly what you feel, exactly why you find this very difficult. So these are the practices you got to integrate this regularly, daily, to reconnect. So write the journal, talk it out, or even connect with a friend. If that situation or event is quite bad, before you're responding, just connect with someone you trust. If you're really finding it difficult to connect within yourself. And the final is aligning to who you are becoming. So if you really have a person in your mind, the new identity, the new personality of the person you're becoming, and embody that now, right? That's a clue we forget all the time. We don't need to wait for 5 years to become that person. Embody, visualize that person right now. So if I'm really saying I'm really the calm, collected, more conscious man, then how does that man will behave in 5 years, or next week, or tomorrow, or in 10 years, and embody him within you right now, and asking the question, what is my best version of myself will be connecting to this situation? What will be my best self would do in this situation? How does he tackle it? How does he regulate emotions? So if you already have a quite list of values and beliefs, then you know what to do. But it needs to come from, you got to feel, you got to embrace, and you got to embody that sensation. So that's why it's very crucial to have some sort of visualization technique, some connection, some way you can connect. You could be a visual person, you could be a connected person, you could be a person who connects in words, or you could be a person who actually performs, who actually be and behave that person in the future. So that's what is very crucial, and aligning to who you are becoming, aligning to that sense of being you are becoming. At the end of the day, guys, be honest, accept where you are overall. If you find it very difficult, if you snap out of it, I did it, I thought I really got it together. I just had a real incident with my mom about 2 weeks ago. It's my mom. I'm still working on my codependency and some of the caregivers, old beliefs and connected shadows I'm working through. I'm still clearing. I come a long way, but there's only a couple of people in my life really triggers. That's my parents. Sometimes if the emotions gets in the way, I just lose it, so I don't even connect it. But yeah, it's the main thing is all about to address that we're all human beings, and we are on this journey as work in progress men. We haven't got everything sorted out, right? And make sure that you forgive yourself if that happens, and do better next time. Go connect to yourself and come back and have the conversation you wanted to have with them, or just forgive them in your own space if they have really done anything to you, or you felt you're not connected to in that situation, or you could really not forgiving them for some past conversation or past events, then do so. But make sure that you are forgiving yourself in that situation, and accepting you are work in progress. You are an experimenter, you're still experimenting, exploring the lot of emotional triggers. But the main thing is have a snap, stop, pause, disengage, to engage deep within. Ask a lot of questions in your body, or write it down in journal. Record yourself in an audio and play it back over a week. Then you can definitely spot some trends. What are the things you get triggers? So you may need to create some healthy boundaries around people or situations or events until you master this. So always make sure that your self-care routine is very, very crucial. When I say self-care, is all about boundaries. Without boundaries, there's no self-care. Right? It's not like you're booking yourself into a retreat. Don't do that. That's a short term. That's just a holiday, right? That doesn't solve your self-care routine every day. So this is what I want you guys to think. Incorporate that 3. Ask yourself, accept where you are, ask, and align. Align is very crucial, because that is how you're becoming, embody a new personality, new identity. You're changing your brain patterns. You're changing, really how the brain connects, how the mindset works. It's always a great technique. I always say, overall, life happens for me, not to me. Have a different reframe. Re-challenge the old ways of thinking by changing your language. That's what I wanted to leave you guys quickly. If you have any questions, please connect with me. I'd love to find out, do you have any other practice you want to share with us? I would love to know, is there anything else I missed? Anything else that's worked for you? At the end of the day, remember guys, this is a co-creative space, safe space, that we need to create this safe space for all of us to really be better human beings, better man, better neighbor, so that we can really connect to our higher self, so that we can share these gifts and talents with others to elevate humanity, one person, one story, and one neighbor at a time. Thank you so much guys. Until next week, please connect with me. You know what to do. Share if you find this resonance, if you find this useful, then that will be great to connect with you guys next week. But until then, stay awesome, stay connected, and I love you guys, and stay healthy.